Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that's been flying under the radar, a blockchain that's quietly doing things most people don't even realize are possible. We're talking about Radiant RXD. Now, at first glance, Radiant might look like just another proof-of-work coin. It's got the familiar Bitcoin-style simplicity, no flashy DeFi hype, no venture capital funding, no pre-mine, but if you take a closer look, you'll find a surprisingly powerful and flexible system underneath. Radiant isn't just about mining or holding, it's about purpose, capability, and composability. So in this video, we're breaking down 5 things you probably didn't know Radiant could do. Let's get into it. First, Radiant can run smart contracts without using Ethereum's virtual machine. Most blockchains today depend on Ethereum's EVM. They're built on account-based systems that look and function a lot like Ethereum, but Radiant? It takes a different approach. It uses what's called the UTXO model, the same one Bitcoin uses, but here's the twist. Radiant's scripting language is Turing complete, which means it can handle complex, programmable logic just like Ethereum, but without it being part of the EVM ecosystem. That gives developers the ability to create low-level, efficient, and highly transparent smart contracts. These contracts can validate external data, manage multi-step transactions, handle escrow between multiple parties, all within the simplicity of Bitcoin-style transactions. So instead of copying Ethereum, Radiant expands what Bitcoin's original model can do. Number 2, and this one's a big deal, Radiant can validate other blockchains directly on-chain. That means Radiant can actually verify block headers and simplified payment verification proofs from other proof-of-work chains like Bitcoin or Litecoin natively without using any bridges or oracles. Now, why is this huge? Because it opens the door to trustless cross-chain trading. Radiant smart contracts can use proof from another chain as a trigger, so in theory, you could build a decentralized trading protocol, no exchanges, no middlemen, just 2 chains proving actions to each other. This is the concept behind the Gravity white paper, a proposal for a peer-to-peer cross-chain exchange system that could let users swap Bitcoin and Radiant directly, safely, and trustlessly. It's not science fiction, the technology to do it already exists inside Radiant. Number 3. Radiant supports NFTs and fungible tokens through something called the Glyph protocol. Yep, Radiant isn't just about coins or payments, it actually has its own tokenization standard, allowing users to mint NFTs and fungible tokens directly on the network. Using tools like the Photonic wallet, anyone can mint NFTs and custom tokens, upload files to IPFS, embed metadata on-chain, and even generate visual previews of their tokens. And the best part? It doesn't rely on gas-heavy smart contracts like Ethereum does. Everything happens natively within Radiant's lightweight system. You can think of it like ERC-721 or ERC-20, but faster, cheaper, and cleaner, all integrated into a proof-of-work blockchain. Number 4. Radiant has one of the fastest halving cycles in crypto. While Bitcoin halves its rewards every 4 years, Radiant does it every 2. Right now, miners get 25,000 RXD per block, but in 2026, that reward will drop to 12,500 RXD. This rapid halving schedule compresses Radiant's entire inflation curve, meaning the network matures much faster. That has a few effects. It encourages earlier price discovery, it rewards long-term holders more quickly, and it creates deflationary pressure earlier in the network's life cycle. As of mid-2025, more than 64% of RXD is already in circulation, and by 2030, that number should be over 90%. So while other coins take decades to reach maturity, Radiant's economy is growing up fast. And finally, number 5, Radiant can power cross-chain applications without bridges. Bridges have been one of the biggest attack surfaces in all of crypto. Billions of dollars have been lost to bridge exploits, hacks, and rug pulls, but Radiant doesn't need them. Because of its UTXO scripting model and SPV validation abilities, Radiant can let users and developers build bridgeless bridges. Here's what that means. You could perform a Bitcoin to RXD swap, or a Litecoin to Dogecoin trade, or even build multi-chain escrow contracts, all without locking your coins in a bridge or wrapping them into synthetic versions. The assets never leave their home chain, but the contracts on Radiant can still interact with them, verifying transactions securely and trustlessly. This model keeps things simple, secure, and practically immune to the kinds of failures we've seen across DeFi bridges and wrapped assets. So, what's the takeaway here? Radiant RXD is one of the few blockchains that stayed true to the core principles of decentralization and proof of work, while still offering the flexibility and programmability of modern chains. It's fair-launched, community-driven, and developer-ready. It doesn't depend on hype or venture funding, it depends on solid architecture and real utility. Whether you're a miner, a developer, or just a long-term believer in decentralized technology, Radiant offers a lot more than meets the eye. It's not just about price, it's about purpose, capability, and composability. So if you've only been mining or holding RXD, it might be time to take a deeper look, because Radiant isn't just another coin, it's quietly becoming one of the most capable and forward-thinking blockchains in the proof-of-work space.